I saw it firsthand how antiquated the GOP is at the debate in California. You know, the Nikki Haley's, the DeSantis, they all walk off the stage. No one really cares when they walk into the press room. You know, they get the Hannity treatment and they go away. Carrie Lake and Vivek were the people that the real press swarmed, like, you know, and they were the center of attention. And Newsom, which was an issue because like Hannity loved being around Newsom so much, which is bizarre. But like everyone else, no one cared. You know, Chris Christie doesn't even go to the press room. You know, he's literally no one cares.
Ronald McDaniel is like the Kathleen Kennedy for the GOP. Like she just keeps losing for us. And if we look at how, if I get this wrong, correct me, but even during the 2022 midterms, we saw that McCarthy was not supporting America First candidates.
Right.
We saw funding going. Yes, we saw funding going actually against those candidates. And this is the game they're playing for a long time because you have someone that comes in that is anti-establishment. You know, it's the only reason I voted for Trump in 2020. I didn't vote in 2016 for him. I didn't vote at all. But
Same.
you see these things happen. You're like, man, maybe there actually is a voice pushing forward. And we actually can have meaningful change.
Yeah, it makes me wonder. I mean, if her smear to him is that he voted for Obama, you know, I believe him. I believe he didn't. But if he did and now he's running for president, that's a huge change. And I think it would be interesting to talk to someone and say, how did you come from either not voting or voting for Obama to wanting to really be a part of a very serious America First movement? It's sort of a missed opportunity on her part where she's saying, you're threatening my power, and she can't see what's actually good for the party.
They're elitist. They're upholding the uniparty, and they hate outsiders like Trump, Vivek, Carrie Lake. So, you know,
well, and like she's saying he's not going to get a cent from us. I mean, Vivek has a lot of money. I'm sure he doesn't want to spend it all on his campaign. I'm sure donors are good and things like that. But like, he doesn't actually need it.
Exactly. And this is how you get independence within the party. Vivek does not need to bend the knee to the corporate lobbying interests. And that's why he's able to say things that has us all riled up and all excited. Because he's like, I don't need your money. Screw off. You suck. And then they're like, well, I'm not going to give you any money. He's like, I got more money than you do.
Right. Exactly. I have a deep concern for these people. Let's just say Trump's not in office, you know, and we're with someone who doesn't have Trump money or Vivek money. Do you think they're going to come after them any less than the way they came after these two people who can actually afford their court fees? No, it's going to be the same tactics moving forward. We are in this now. They will attack anyone who comes in, anyone.
And make the taxpayers pay for it.
Yes.
People need to understand Ronna McDaniel likes the Democrats more than she likes Vivek, more than she likes you. She will absolutely shake the hand and smile, shake the hand of like Gavin Newsom and smile and everything while calling Vivek an a-hole. Exactly. The establishment Republican Party sabotaged Republicans helping Democrats win because they did not want to lose power in the party establishment.
Yes,
exactly.
Which is the opposite of America First.
Yeah,
but you know what, man? Look, Patrick Bet-David put out a poll and said, who do you think, won or whatever? And Vivek, 80, 90%, I think it was like 91, 92%. And then you look at like the New York Times and everything, and they're like, oh, he did the worst. The machine hates Vivek. But you know what? Vivek is effectively the right-leaning leader of the millennial generation. And I don't see any other way to phrase this. He is running for president. He is 38 years old. Imagine where he's going to be in 10 or 15 years. He is going to be one of the most prominent personalities speaking to the more centrist to conservative factions within the millennial generation and to a great extent Gen Z. But when we hear the things that he's saying, it very much resonates with many of us. It's like a wide age range. Maybe you could even say the key demo, because Nikki Haley's not talking to anybody. Who's she talking to? Ron DeSantis a little bit, but he's still trying to capture that old neocon energy. Vivek's the only one who it seems like is saying, "You'll see me in 4 years."
Right. Vivek also is the only one who really speaks like a human being on that stage. You know, it sounds like he's done podcasts, like, RFK as well. Tucker, obviously, these people can talk with depth for a long amount of time, and not
he's
just
extremely charismatic.
Oh yeah,
and you can't manufacture that. I mean, that's just the way it is. I think one of the best parts about Vivek is that he is so young and full of energy. I mean, I just fundamentally believe that he is capable of doing a lot, and that's good for the party. The fact that they will not embrace him, number one, tells us that he's probably good. I mean, If Ron McDaniel doesn't like them, that is a reason to maybe research them and be interested a little bit more. But he's going to last. Like if, he doesn't get what he wants out of this election, I'm sure he will do something else. And that's what I think young Republicans or young conservative leaning people, even independents, need to see, that it's not just fall in line or stop. It's keep going no matter what.